Hello everyone, my name is Abhishek. In this video, we are going to discuss the topic of quantitative aptitude, and the name of the topic is time and work. Student, time and work is very important topic for all the competitive examination. It consists of several types of questions, and each type have its own shortcuts, right? So in this video, we would be going through all the types of question and associated shortcuts, right? So we start the video, right? First of all, we understand the type 1, and this will be the very basic type of time and work, right? So student, the question is A and B together can do a piece of work in 8 days, B alone can do it in 10 days, then the time taken by A alone is, right? Students, for doing this question, the first thing that is to be understand before this question is, let us suppose a very basic example like A completes a work in 40 days and B completes a work in 10 days, right? Then what will be the time taken by A and B together to complete the same work, right? So for this question, what we have to do, we would have to take the LCM of 40 and 10, that will be 40, and we will take the LCM in the form of unit. So if we consider 40 unit as the complete work, so 1 day work of A will be 40 unit divided by 40 days, that will be 1 unit per day. If we check for B, right, if we check for B, B completes a work in 10 days, then 1 day work of B will be 40 divided by 10, that is 4 unit per day. If we check for 1 day work of A and B, this will be 1 plus 4, that is 5 unit per day. And if we find the number of days taken by A and B, this will be complete work, that is 40 divided by 1 day work of A and B, that is 5, right? So we can say that the number of days taken by A and B will be 8 days, right? uh, if we understand this thing, so the question that is given to us will be more easier for us. The question is A and B together can complete a work in 8 days, B alone can do it in 10 days, then the time taken by A alone will be what, right? So students, for this question also we can take the LCM of 10 and 8. LCM will be 40. Take the LCM in unit, right? So 1 day work of A and B together will be 40 divided by 8, that is 5 unit per day. And 1 day work of B, that will be 40 divided by 10, that is 4 unit per day. Now for finding 1 day work of A, this will be 5 minus 4, that is 1 unit per day. And for finding the days taken by A, this will be complete work, that I have assumed 40 divided by 1 day work of A, that is 1. So this will be 40 days, right? So students, answer of this question will be 40 days. Right. Coming to the second question, question is saying that A, B, C together can do a work in 8 days. So we can write it as A, B, and C complete a work in 6 days. A alone can do it in 12 days. B alone can do it in 18 days. Then the time taken by C alone will be what? So student, first of all, take the LCM of 6, 12, and 18. LCM will be 36, 36 unit complete. Assume 36 unit is the complete work. Now 1 day work of A, B, and C will be 36 divided by 6, that is 6 unit per day. 1 day work of A, this will be 36 divided by 12, that is 3 unit per day. 1 day work of B, this will be 2 unit per day. And for finding the 1 day work of C, this will be 1 day work of ABC, minus 1 day work of A plus 1 day work of B. 1 day work of A plus B, that is 5. So 1 day work of C will be 6 minus 5, that is 1 unit per day. So students, we can say that the number of days taken by C will be 36 divided by 1 day work of C. This will be 1. So we can say, so students, we can say that the time taken by C to complete the work will be 36 days. Right? Okay, so answer of this question will be 36. Coming to the next question that we have is question number 3. Question is saying that Vidya can complete a piece of work in 30 days, Nitya in 40 days. Find the remaining work left to complete if they have worked for 8 days. Right? So student, for this question there are two concepts that we need to understand first. First thing is efficiency, that we call as 1 day work. Efficiency is the reciprocal of number of days, right? And the second thing is work is always one. So how the question will be done? First of all, find the number of days taken by A and B together, V and N together. So LCM, if we take LCM, will be 120 unit. 1 day work of Vidya will be 120 divided by 30, that is 4 unit per day. 1 day work of Nitya will be 120 divided by 40, that is 3 unit per day. If we check for the days taken by Vidya and Nitya, this will be days taken by Vidya and Nitya, this will be 120 divided by 7. If we check for efficiency of Vidya and Nitya, that means number of 1 day work, this will be 7 divided by 120, because here we are saying that the efficiency is the reciprocal of number of days. Now he is saying that they have worked for 8 days. So 8 days work will be 8 multiplied by 1 day work. So this will be 7 divided by 120 multiplied by 8. If we solve it, this will be 7 divided by 15. Right? You have to find remaining work here. So I said that work is always 1. Subtract the work done from the total work. Total work is always 1, and the work that has been completed, that is 7 divided by 15. So students, answer of this question will be 8 divided by 15. So option number C will be the right option. Right? Okay. Coming to the next question, question number 4, and second type of question this is. Right? So what is the question? Question is saying that if A and B together can complete a work in 12 days, B and C together in 15 days, C and A together in 20 days, then B alone can complete the work in how many days? Right? So this question is same as the previous one that we have done, question number 2, but there is a little bit difference. The difference is there are two components of A, two components of B, two components of C. That means if we do the same question in the same manner that we have done previously, like if we find the LCM of 20, 15 and 20, LCM, so LCM will be definitely 60. LCM will be 60. 1 day work of A and B will be 60 divided by 12, that is 5 unit per day. 1 day work of B and C, this will be 60 divided by 15, that is 4 unit per day. And 1 day work of C plus A, this will be 60 divided by 20, that is 3 unit per day. Now here we are getting 2 units of individual A, B and C, right? 2 units of individual, and 1 day work is 5 plus 4 plus 3, that is 12 unit per day. if 2 units of ABC one day work is 12 unit per day, then 1 unit of ABC will be having 12 divided by 2, that is 6 unit per day. Now if the one day work of ABC is 6 unit per day, then how to find the one day work of B? So subtract the one day work of A and C from this. So what is the one day work of A and C? One day work of A and C is 3 unit per day. So subtract this. So when subtracting, we will get 3 unit per day. So we can say that B's one day work will be 3 unit per day. And for finding the number of days taken by B, this will be simply complete work, that is 60 that we have assumed, divided by one day work of B. This will be 3. So students, we can say that answer of this question will be 20 days. So we can say that option number D will be the right option. Right? Okay. So students, I have one more question like this. Let us have a look on the question. If there is some doubt, you can call me, you can ask me. Question number 5 we have. The question is A and B can do a work in 72 days. B and C can complete this in 120 days. And A and C can complete this in 90 days. In how many days all the three together can do the work? That means he is saying that in how many days A, B and C will complete the work. So student, the first thing that we have to do, just find the LCM of all this. And if we check for the LCM, what will be the LCM? The LCM would be 360, because 360 will be the number that is divisible by all 72, 120 and 90. If we subtract, if we divide 360 by 72, we will get 5 unit per day. 36 divided by 120, that is 3 unit per day. And 360 divided by A plus C, that we will get 4 unit per day. Right? Now for finding the one day work of ABC, divide the one day work of all these, that is 5 plus 3 plus 4. 5 plus 3, that is 8. 8 plus 4, that is 12. Divide 12 by 2. And why we have to divide 12 divided by 2? Because there are 2 units of A here, 2 units of B here, and 2 units of C here. So we will get 6 unit per day. Right? And the number of days taken by A, B, C will be complete work, that we have assumed 360 divided by one day work of A, B, C. So here we will get 60 days. So students, answer of this question will be 60 days. Right? So this was the type 2 question of time and work. If we come to type 3 question, that we can call in the number of question series, that is question number 6. Right? The question is very simple. Let us have a look. The question is saying that A, B, C can complete a work in 20, 30 and 60 days respectively. In how many days can A do the work if he is assisted by B and C on every third day? Right? What does it mean? It's mean that first 2 days A is doing the work, and on third day A, B and C all are doing the work. Right? Okay. So let's have a look on the question. First of all, take the LCM of all these 20, 30 and 60. LCM will be 60 unit. Now, one day work of A will be 60 divided by 20, that is 3 unit per day. One day work of B will be 60 divided by 30, that is 2 unit per day, and 1 day work of C will be 1 unit per day. Students, so if you look at the question one more time, he is saying that in how many days A can do the work if he is assisted by B and C on every third day. That means for first 2 days A is doing the work, and if A's 1 day work is 3 unit per day, so what will be the A's 2 day work? A's 2 day work will be 6 unit per day, right? So we can find that in 3 days, how much work has been done, right? In 3 days how much work has been done. So let us write here, in 3 days how much work has been done. 2 days work is 6, because first 2 days A has done the work, and next third day, on the third day A, B, C all have done the work. That means if we check 1 day work of A, B, C, this will be 3 plus 2 plus 1, that is 6. That means 3 days work is 12. 3 days work is 12 unit. And what is the complete work that we have assumed? The complete work is 60 unit. So student, we can simply find the number of days. 20 multiplied by 5 will be 60, and 3 multiplied by 5 will be 15. So students, answer of this question will be 15 days. Right? Very simple question. The same concept that we have done earlier, but a little bit tricky to understand. Right? Okay, let us have a look on one more question like this. The question is question number 7. The question is saying P, Q, and R can paint a house in 40, 60, and 120 days. So I can write it P, Q, and R, and paint 40, 60, and 120 days. Right? The question is saying that if P is assisted by Q and R on every fourth day, then find the number of days of P required to complete the work. So P is assisted by Q and R on every fourth day. Okay. So first thing, that take the LCM of 40, 60, and 120, that is 120 unit. 1 day work of P, this will be 120 divided by 40, that is 3 unit per day. 1 day work of Q, this will be 120 divided by 60, that is 2 unit per day. And 1 day work of R, this will be 1 unit per day. Now he is saying that P is assisted by Q and R for every fourth day. So for the first 3 days, P is doing the work. How much work will be done in 3 days by P? The work done will be 9 unit, right? 9 unit. So we can find that in 4 days how much work has been done. In 4 days how much work has been done? First 3 days P has done the work, and how much work has been done? 9 unit. And later on fourth day, P, Q, and R all have done the work, and how much work has been done? 3 plus 2 plus 1, right? That means how much? 6. That means what is the complete work? The complete work is 15 unit. Now what is the complete work that we have assumed? We have assumed the complete work as 120. What number we have to multiply 15 to get 128? And if we multiply the same number by 4, so we will get 32. That means the work will be done in 32 days, right? So students, answer of this question will be 32. Coming to the next question, the question is saying Chandru can complete a work in 36 days, so we can write it as like this. And Pavitra can complete the same work in 30 days. If Pavitra worked for 20 days and left the work, in how many days Chandru alone can complete the remaining job, right? So he's saying that if Pavitra worked for 20 days, okay. First of all, what will be the LCM of all these number? If we check for the LCM will be, okay. Okay, let us check for the LCM 30 and 36. So first number that will be divided 2. If we check for the LCM, the LCM will be 180. So we can assume that the complete work is 180 unit. Now he is saying that Pavitra worked for 20 days. Now 1 day work of uh, Chandru. What is this? This will be 5 unit per day, and this will be 6 unit word per day. Pavitra worked for 20 days. 1 day work of Pavitra is 6 unit per day, and he has done for 20 days. So 20 days work will be 120 unit, right? 120 unit. Now what is the remaining work? If we check for remaining work, the complete work that we have assumed 180 minus 120, this is 60, and divide by the 1 day work of Chandru. 1 day work of Chandru is 5. So student, answer of this question will be 12 days. Option number A, right? Okay. Coming to the next question, question number 9. The question is, A can complete work in 12 days. B is 60% more efficient than A. The number of days that B will take to complete the work. So student, this question is more easier with the help of ratios. If we check for ratios of number of days, right? Now if we check for the ratio of A and B, now let us have a look. A can complete the work in 12 days. Now let us assume that the number of days taken by B is X. Now second thing is saying that B is 60% more efficient than A. So if we assume that the number of days taken by B is 100 and number of days taken by A is 160. So we can say that B is 60% more efficient than A because B is taking 60 days more than A. So simply solve this question. 12 divided by X is equal to 16 divided by 10, and 4 3 are 12, 4 4 are 16. For the answer, this will be 30 divided by 4. If we check 4 7 are 28, remainder 2 divided by 4, and if we further solve it, so this will be 7 is to 1 by 4. So option number B will be the answer. Student, in this question, there is one area of mistake, that whenever you say that B is 60% more efficient than A, so we will not write B as 160 and A as 100. No, we will write B as 100 and A as 160, because that means B is taking 60 days less than A, right? So students, question number 10 and question number 11 both are of the same type. You can solve it, right? Same type of question. I am coming to the next question, question number 12, right? The question is, A and B working alone can do a work in 9 and 12 days respectively. So I can write it as A and B working together can complete work in 9 and 12 days respectively. If they work for a day alternatively, A beginning in how many days the work will be completed. So, student, alternate days concept again very important. What is to be done? First of all, find the LCM of 9 and 12. LCM will be 36. Consider 36 unit as the complete work. Now, one day work of A will be 36 divided by 9, that is 4 unit per day. And one day work of B will be 36 divided by 12, that is 3 unit per day. Now, now see, one day work of A and B is 4 plus 3, that is 4 unit per day. Now let us see one thing. This is not the one day work. This is the work done in one pair of days. One work done in one pair of days. So I can write it as work done in one pair of days, right? So if we find that the number of pairs of days, because the work is being done alternatively, if we find the number of pairs of days, so this is very simple, 36 divided by 7, right? 36 divided by 7, if we divide 36 by 7, so we will get two things. One thing will be quotient and second thing will be remainder, right? So uh, 36 divided by 5, this 36 divided by 7, this will be 5, right? And remainder will be 1. So students, as the work is being done, as the number of pairs of days is 7, right? So number of days number of days will be number of days will be 10. And because remaining work is 1, so after the work done of B, who will do the work? Now A will do the work. So number of days taken by this will be 10 is to 1 by 4, right? 10 is to 1 by 4. Let us have one more question like this. The question is, question number 13 is saying that A can do the work. A can do the work in 16 days. B can do the work in 12 days. Starting with A, if they work on alternate days, the total work will be completed in how many days, right? So student, first of all, let us take the LCM of 16 and 12. This will be 48 unit. Now work done of A in one day, this will be 3 unit per day. And one day work of B, this will be 48 divided by 12, that is 4 unit per day. Now if we check the work done in one pair, work done in one pair of days, this will be 7, right? And if we find that the number of pairs of days, so this will be simply 48 divided by 7. 48 divided by 7. Now when we divide 48 divided by 7, we will get two things. First thing, the quotient, and second thing will be remainder, right? First thing, 7 6 are 42 and remainder will be 6, right? Now number of pairs are 6. If converting it into the number of days, so Simply, if number of pairs are 6, so number of days will be 6 multiplied by 2, that is 12. Now 12 days work has been done, and how much work is remaining? 6 work is remaining. So when 12 days work has been done, so on after 12 days, who will do the work? Uh, the person who has started, that will do the work. So who has started? Now he has started. So out of this 6, if we check for next day, how much work will be done? 3 work will be done, and 12th day will be completed. Now it's the turn for 13th day. Okay, after 13th day, the remaining work is 3. The remaining work is 3, and after this, who will do the work? B will do the work. How much work B can do in one day? 4 unit per day. Now this 4 is greater than 4, greater than 3. So the number of days taken by B will be 13 is to 3 by 4 days. That means option number D will be the right option. Right? So students, this was alternate days concept. Coming to the next type of question, question number 14 that we have is 7 men can complete a piece of work in 12 days. How many additional men will be required to complete the double of that work in 8 days? Right? So student, first of all, understand the entities, those are there in the question. The entities those are there are man days work, right? Man days work. And if I talk about the entities, those can be used in the question as man days work, hour, and rupees. And if we talk about the relationship that exists between this is mdh by wr. mdh by wr, or we can say it at m1 d1 h1 divided by w1 r1. Right? M1 D1 H1 divided by W1 R1. Now he is saying that 7 men complete a piece of work in 12 days. So 7 men can complete one work in 12 days. How many additional men will be required? That means 7 men are there. Additional men, that means 7 plus 6. How many additional men will be required to complete the double of that work in 8 days? So this is the equation. Just simply solve that. This will be cut 4 times, this will be cut 3 times. So answer of x will be 21 minus 7. So this will be 14. So students, answer of this question will be 14 days. Right? The only thing that you have to understand is the formula of these 5 entities. M1 D1 H1 divided by W1 R1 is equal to M2 D2 H2 divided by W2 R2. Right? So based on this concept, one question is also given, question number 15. You can take time, you can solve the question 15. I am moving to the next question. Right? Question number 16 in the next type we have is 2 men and 5 women can complete a work in 12 days. So I can write it as 2 men and 5 women can complete a work in 12 days. 5 men and 2 women can complete a work in 9 days. Only 3 women can finish. Only 3 women can finish the work in how many days? Right? So, students, the question is very easy. Either we can solve it by making the equation, or I do have an alternate method for doing the question. The question can be solved. Convert both the equation into men days and women days. Right? If we convert men days to multiply by 12, this will be 24 men days is equal to 5 multiplied by 12, that is 60 women days. First thing. Thereafter 5 multiplied by 9, that is 45 men days is equal to 18 women days. Right? If we subtract from the given equation, if we subtract men days and women days, so we will get 21 men days is equal to 42 women days. Students, see, we don't have to get the answer in negative. We just have to subtract men days from men days and women days from women days, right? So we are getting 21 man days is equal to 42 women days, and if we check for 1 man days, this will be is equal to 2 women days, right? Now once we have the equation, let us convert any of the equation 1 or equation 2, right? uh, we have got 1 man is equal to, okay, days cancel, 1 man is equal to 2 women. So we are given 2 men plus 5 women is equal to 12 days. So if 1 man is equal to 2 women, then 2 men is equal to 4 women, and 4 women plus 5 women is equal to 12 days. That means we can say that 9 women is equal to 12 days. If 9 women in 12 days, then 3 women in how many days? 3 women in how many days? So, students, let us understand this thing also. Here we will have to make the arrow. Make the arrow to the greater number at the number that we have to find out. Take the arrow side on the numerator. X divided by 12 is equal to 9 divided by 3. 9 divided by 3. If we solve it 3 times, and if we check for the value of x will be 36. So students, answer of this question will be 36, right? So in the series, we are given with one more question like this, question number 17, right? So you can try the same question, same type, right? I am moving to the next question. The question is question number 18. The question is saying that A and B can together finish a work in 30 days. So make it as A and B together can complete a work in 30 days. They work together for 20 days, then B left. After another 20 days, A finished the remaining work. In how many days A alone can finish the work, right? So student, how the question will be done? A and B can together finish the work in 30 days. They work together for 20 days. So if we check like the 1 day work, that means efficiency of A and B, this will be 1 by 30. And they have worked for 20 days, so 20 days work of A and B will be 2 by 3. Now if we find for remaining work will be 1 minus 2 by 3, that will be, this will be 1 by 3. Now after another 20 days, A finish the remaining work, so A can complete the work in the days given by A multiply by the reciprocal of remaining work. So if we check 20 multiply by 3, so we can get 60 days. So student, the answer of this question will be 60 days. That means option number D. right? Let us have one more question. Question number 19 of the same type. The question is X and Y can do a piece of work in 20 days and 12 days respectively. So we can make the equation like X and Y can complete the work in 20 days and 12 days respectively. X started the work alone and then after 4 days Y joined him till the completion of the work. So students, let us first assume the complete work. The LCM of these two will be 60 unit. Now 1 day work of X will be 60 divided by 20, that is 3 unit per day, and 1 day work of Y, this will be 5 unit per day. He is saying that X started the work alone and then after 4 days Y joined him. So, 4 days work of X. What will be the 4 day work of X? This will be 1 day work minus, multiply by 4, that will be 12 unit. 12 unit, right? What will be the remaining work? Remaining work will be 60 minus 12, that is 48 unit. Now this 48 work is done by A and B together. If we check for together, how much work X and Y can do it in 1 day? 5 plus 3, that is 6 unit per day. 6 unit per day. Then the number of days taken by X and Y to complete the remaining work, this will be 48 divided by 6. This will be 8 days. But students, in the question is asking that how long did the work last. So remaining work had got completed in 4 days, but for the first 4 days work also has been done. Just a minute. Sorry, 5 plus 3, this will we will get 8. This we will get 8, and here we will get 6, right? 4 days work already has been done by X, so the complete work will be done in 6 plus 4, that is in 10 days. So answer of this question will be B, right? Students, let us take one more question like this, question number 20. Thereafter we finish the session. uh, I think we have discussed all the types of question of time and work in the video. The question is question number 20. A can finish a work in 24 days, B in 9 days, and C in 12 days. B and C start the work but are forced to leave after 3 days. So students, first of all find the LCM of these two. If we check for the LCM, LCM will be 72, right? If we check for 1 day work of A, this will be 3 unit per day. If we check for 1 day work of B, this will be 8 unit per day. And if we check for 1 day work of C, this will be 72 divided by 12, that is 6 unit per day, right? He is saying that B and C started the work. So if we check B and C started the work, what will be the 1 day work of B and C together? That will be 14 unit per day. But are forced to leave after 3 days, matlab 3 days work of B and C, this will be 14 multiplied by 3, this will be 14 unit. Now if we find the remaining work will be 72 minus 42, this will be 30, and number of days taken by A to complete the work will be remaining work divided by 1 day work of A. This will be 3. So the remaining work can be done in 10 days. Right. So students, that was there in the topic time and work. We have discussed almost all the types of questions, right? Later on, if you have any doubt in any question of any type, you can call me. You can contact me, right? Thank you so much for watching the video.